What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Ghetto Garage. And again, working on the green machine. First things first, we can no longer get in the garage with our ballin' Escalade wheels. So there's that. And we did get our package today with some center caps with bow ties on them. Hopefully those fit the wheels. We'll find out shortly. So if you're going to look for center caps, maybe check the diameter or buy some that say a diameter, because I just went off pictures and these particular ones, they look good. They did not have a measurement. They're also not going to fit. So, got to return these, on to the next set. We're going to do the radio right now, and then my buddy Mitch, he's on the way to finally detail this pig. Two things that are not done at this juncture. The tailgate, don't have a camera in it yet, and that's not going to be done this week because there's just no time. Stop making excuses! And also, the seat is not done yet. That will get done this weekend, one way or another. We got a new radio. Double-din touchscreen. None of that Apple CarPlay or Android Auto whatnot yet, because in this I just did not think that it's worth the money, and from what I've seen of Android Auto, it's still a little buggy, so I would rather eventually experiment with the Raspberry Pi and do that whole ordeal a different day. But for now, this thing gives me my Bluetooth calling, so that's really all I want. Bluetooth calling, it's got a microphone, it's gonna have the backup camera, and play all my podcasts, Joe Rogan, just fine. Alright, so this thing's clean. Mitch detailed it, he did a great job. I did cut him short on a couple of things that I'll clean myself just because it got late and I wake up early. So, anything you notice in the video that's dirty, pay no mind. It was not his fault, it was my choice. Like the glass, and I mean that's pretty much it. He did phenomenal on everything else. But, before I show you how he did, I'm replacing this goddamn seat cover so it does justice to how clean and nice this thing looks. Now the company that sells these seat cover replacements, they make videos and whatnot to tell you how to do it. I got a quick walkthrough from my dad, so I'm just going to wing it. Chad, thanks for letting me borrow the Torx sockets, and he told me to use a breaker bar. We got 4 bolts to take off, and I think there's some other stuff we gotta do, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. What's the worst that could happen? 1 bolt there. Move the seat forward. The seat doesn't feel like it moves this slow when you're sitting in it, but my God. I'm assuming there's more bolts. And we got bolt there, and can't feel one over there. So maybe there's just 2. If you look hard enough, you'll find 4 bolts on your seat. Now that it's out, I think from looking at it, just unplug all the things. Assuming most of it should only plug in one direction. I think we got all these cables. These 2 bolts. I think this pops up. Then we got our cushion free. This is either a video on how to repair your seat or how to wreck it. We're not there yet. We got it off. Here's this fancy new one. Now we're going to put it on. Does it match? It matches. Should have checked that before this, but not that smart. So you basically got to roll it around so this little deal catches in here. And if you put this all back together without wiping that shit down, heck. Now, without further ado, hold up, we gotta clean up the tools first, then I'll show you guys. Alright, time for the big moment. Let's check out how clean and nice she looks. We got our new seat here. Now, one thing I will say that I skipped, which I know I'm gonna regret later, is when you do these seats, this plastic piece down here, a lot of times will end up coming off and pulling forward. The due diligence is to throw some Gorilla Glue on that white clip and get that on there and really just let this dry for a day. But I did not have the patience or the trust in myself to not make a mess with the glue to do that correctly. As we go through, you can tell this thing's looking pretty damn clean for her age and the mileage. We might down the line just replace this one to make them both look new, but for now, this thing's looking pretty sharp. Alright, so all in all, I'd say we had a pretty productive weekend. Big items going forward, obviously, we got to do the hatch, finally, get that backup camera in. And then also, because we didn't get the wife her mystery car, we're still on the hunt, we'll see. We gotta throw another one of these radios in, the Escalade. No big deal, but we're also gonna give her a backup camera, so we got 2 decent sized projects there. And then also, we're still watching a couple auctions, couple sales. We're gonna find the next project. It's either gonna be this mystery vehicle that the wife wants, which is gonna come with a lot of content, we'll call it. And who knows, maybe I'll pick up something exciting. Kind of eyeballing, there's a 5 Series this week for sale that, I don't know, might be kind of fun to get in a car. We'll see. I love my Suburbans, and it would be really cool to find another gem like the Green Machine, be able to find, fix up, make it reliable, and give somebody a well-priced, reliable vehicle going into this winter. I believe in good karma, and there's an opportunity to fix up some well-priced cars that I can get, put, you know, a little money into, and then sell for that, and help people out be safe through the winter. So, follow along. We're gonna find something else to work on, I promise. Till then, we still got the Green Machine and Bernice the Escalade to take care of. Little things here and there. But otherwise, tune in next week, see what we got going on. Might be a new vehicle, might be the same. Who knows? If you like our videos, like, subscribe, we appreciate it. I'll see you next time.